Steam them for how long?
For like 20 minutes. So these are hot.
So you left them in the bag for how long?
20 minutes.
Steam them so that they can peel easily.
Yeah.
And the reason why you're peeling them is because we don't want that.
Well,
But we don't peel the tomatoes, right?
no, not the tomatoes. This is really tough if you don't take it off. Then you take the stem off.
Because you don't want to eat that too.
Yeah.
Cool.
This is kind of hot, so.
And then this batch you're putting bell pepper,
Poblano, jalapeno, sweet banana, and what? Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll just get this processed for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Little bird noises. You want that fan on back there?
No, I'm good.
Hot fingers, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's kind of hot, so but
You've done it enough time.
you have to be careful when you do this, because if you're not used to the hot peel, you're gonna burn yourself. So if you do it the 20 minutes here, open the bag, and you can let it rest and let the steam get out, so it won't be as hot when you peel them.
I wonder if bass players be good at this because we got calluses. Oh! So you more or less, I mean, this is what of your own, thought, or your mom did this and you just added to it, or is this exactly like she did?
This is centuries of making salsa in Mexico, baby.
And then without making it seem like it's too racist, what do you call this?
A glass?
Huh?
A glass?
Yeah, but you're going to use it as...
Oh, that's going to become my blender.
Because if you
my Mexican blender.
Because if you put it in, say, the Ninja...
If I put it on the blender, it doesn't have the same taste. It has that
kind of a metally taste.
Kind of like a blender taste. And if I smash it with my glass in the container, it keeps that roasted taste.
Yeah.
So. Which
is kind of what you're going for, because you're roasting all this stuff.
Yeah. Because the minute you blend this in the blender, it tastes kind of like just like regular salsa, and this has that smoky, really good taste,
I wonder if we would use like a cedar or something to cook it with, if it'd be even better. But no, obviously, you've got your way. Yeah. My dad used to soak chips and put them in the smoker, and when he cooked steaks and stuff.
Mm-hmm. But just on the open grill.
What kind of pepper is that? Big ugly thing.
This is poblano. So we're using poblano, jalapeno, sweet banana, and bell pepper. And the jalapenos and the sweet banana peppers are from our garden.
Now you're going to start smashing now, or are you going to wait till the tomatoes are in there?
No, I got to smash this now, and then I'll put the tomatoes in there and incorporate everything.
Smash it again. I hope that container's big enough. I guess it is for all those big boys.
Yeah.
A really good year for big boys this year. I mean, merchandise where we got the plants, but it just seems like they were doing really good. I think they're getting too much water, but you pick them sometimes before they're totally ripe, because if they start cracking, then that means something's going on and the bugs will get in them. Mm-hmm. Keep them on there too long. A lot of people would say, you gotta leave them on the thing to get vine ripened. It's like, well, yeah, but for us, not a bug.
Everybody's got their own way of doing things, so It's what works for
And
you.
they're all
what makes you
wrong.
happy.
They're all wrong.
No, they're all right. Everybody's got their own way, you know. Like sometimes I know things that some other people don't, and some other people can teach me a trick or two about plants, you know.
I used to have a T-shirt that said, "Do your own thing, just don't touch mine." Boom.
What does that have to do with this?
A rim shot. Here, I'm gonna help. I helped. And then you were talking about going to these kind of chips because you hate all the salt that they add.
I don't like. I don't hate.
Huh?
I don't like.
Don't like. Yeah. Hate's a strong word around our house. But as thick as this stuff ends up being, you can't, use a thin chip anyway. You got to use something that's got some, shovel to it. But, well, I don't think I've ever had anybody that's tasted your salsa that didn't like it or didn't say, I know my high school friend says it's the best sauce she ever had. But I remember, like, I won't say the restaurant, but you know the recipes from some restaurants on how they make their salsa. And I've liked them all in their own way, but it just kind of, like some restaurants have a certain salsa taste, Tex-Mex or whatever you want to call it, or, but having all these, the thickness of it's kind of like, I always feel like eating food, you start messing with textures, like putting nuts in a salad to have something more crunchier than the lettuce, stuff like that. And so a salsa like this that is just, raw, unblended like that, pureed or however you want to say it.
Well,
you can overblend stuff, but that's a signature sauce for a lot of restaurants, is the blending thing.
Baby.
What?
That was a baby.
Oh.
Okay.
Now, I know you had a ranch, and then you had a.
Okay, so this is the secret.
That's the only sodium you add, huh?
Yeah. This makes it taste really good.
Show the cover here, real quick.
Well, I don't know if we can.
All right. But name of your town and state and everything, because I always pronounce it wrong.
I'll just say the state. It's Jalisco.
But the town is
in the same state where Puerto Vallarta and Guadalajara is.
But all right. It's none of y'all business. So does it help to be in somewhat of a strong state of muscularity when you...
It does. So you have to put muscle into it.
I think you're kind of showing off. Yeah.
So you smash until you accomplish the...
Everything's kind of flat.
Like, some people like it like bigger pieces. Some people like it smaller pieces, but you can smash it as much as you want, or however big piece you want on your salsa.
But how did you know how much? You just eyeballed the amount?
Yeah, it's just eyeball. Yeah.
If
you like more tomatoey like sauce, you just put more tomatoes, or if you like it more with more peppers, you just put more peppers. But you can't mess it up because it tastes good.
It's going to come out good one way or another. And then don't you say something about it gets hotter as it sets up, like it gets it'll get, or it's the hottest now and then it cools off a little bit after it.
Yeah, and you can make it as hot as you want. I mean,
obviously.
Like this is gonna be salsa like for you because you don't like
it's not going to be hot. Okay.
Like the jalapenos are mild jalapenos. The poblanos are not that hot.
I really appreciate that. Thank you for thinking of it.
And the bell peppers, of course, they're sweet. So.
Right.
And
You didn't put no sweet peppers, yellow sweet peppers in here. Huh?
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay,
yeah,
cool.
there's sweet banana peppers in.
Awesome. I don't know if you said that earlier.
Yeah, I did.
Do you ever think you should use your left hands for some of it too, not just all the right?
No.
You know the balance training is very important. I'm sorry, I'll shut up. Getting there, huh? So I'll turn it off until the tomatoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna take this skin off.
Speak up. You're gonna take the skin off by peeling it right here. Yeah. So you do take the skin off the tomatoes.
Well, whatever comes off. I'm not like,
You're gonna pick them like you did the other stuff.
Yeah. So whatever comes off is fine. If you leave some there, it's fine. So you take one like that.
And these are all big boys, huh?
Yeah.
I think that's amazing. We got some serious big boys going on this year. Really making a statement.
So see how
they fall off, yeah.
See how, and it gets kind of like a glazy. And this, like, if you eat it, it's so good. Like, it's the best, because
Well, then why don't you are leaving it in the salsa?
No, because it's too thick.
It'd be like chewy.
Well, it's kind of like sucking on a
Speaking of chewy,
corn husk.
Oh, speaking of chewy, you heard from Soledad lately?
No.
Okay, so I'll let you do that, and then I'll basically gonna have to do all of them, and then these are all big boys, right?
Mm-hmm.
God, they smell good. That smell is cool. I wonder if we could dump that juice off and put it in here.
It goes in there.
All right.
So that's all we do. We just peel whatever comes off.
So we'll be back for the smash, huh?
Mm-hmm. So when you put the tomatoes on the grill, take that stem off before you put them on the grill.
It makes it easier.
Because because like to take that off when they're hot, it's really hot. It's difficult to get it out.
And then you're not into canning. We've been putting them in baggies and freezing it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, whatever works, obviously, right? Sure smells good.
Mm-hmm. To see how everything comes together.
Yeah. And you gotta let it cool for a long time before you can handle it again and put it in bags.
And when you're ready to eat it, you can put chopped avocado on top before to dip. It is the best. It's
Chopped
really
avocado.
good. Like just out of avocado, cut it in little squares, put it on top of your salsa, and you can just eat it with the chips.
Anyway, we can add protein to that. It could be a whole meal. Is there any protein in there?
And you can put it on whatever you want.
I guess it's like a great salad of nutrients. You always got to test it because you never know. Over the sink. What's it need? More of your seasoning. Oh, she's going for some seasoning. Kind of like salt to taste or sugar to taste, like they always tell you in the recipes. Right?
Mm-hmm. You can put put just sea salt or
Yeah, something more healthier than
I like that.
That's got kind of a tomatoey.
It's like chicken bouillon, but it's really good. But if you're vegetarian or vegan, you can just put sea salt. It tastes really good. And that's all it is.
Bingo.
And we're gonna let it cool off, and then we'll put them on Ziplocs and put them in the freezer.
Nah, they don't need to know about that part.